Welcome to Davi Toons Club. Today, we're drawing Vecna, the main villain from the Stranger Things universe, but in a funny, retro cartoon style inspired by classic vintage cartoons. Get your materials ready, relax, and let's turn this creepy character into a charming and exaggerated cartoon. Let's start with the eyes, giving them a strong expression that still hints at Vecna's original human form, but simplified and playful in cartoon style. Now draw the nasal cavity shaped like a skull opening, and remember that the ears will also be represented as simple cavities instead of full ears. Next, sketch the mouth, wide and expressive, balancing menace and humor to keep the retro cartoon vibe. Let's define the head shape, tall and slightly irregular, enhancing the creepy silhouette while keeping soft, rounded cartoon curves. Add the wrinkled lines around the eyes and mouth, creating that aged, eerie texture without making it too realistic. Now work on the skin textures of the head. In the original design, Vecna has tentacles, vines, and complex cavities, but here we simplify everything into circular spots and raised wrinkles. If any part feels tricky or too fast, feel free to pause the video and draw at your own pace. Let's draw the torso, shaped like a big number 6, giving our Vecna a funny, exaggerated posture. Add the belly, slightly rounded and playful, reinforcing the humorous cartoon proportion. Apply the same skin textures to the torso, using spots and wrinkles to keep visual consistency with the head. Vecna is inspired by powerful villains from Dungeons & Dragons, which plays a huge role in Stranger Things. In the show, Vecna is connected to Henry Creel, also known as one of Dr. Brenner's first test subjects. The name Vecna comes directly from D&D lore, where Vecna is a dark and legendary lich. Now draw the right leg, long and awkward in true rubber hose style, ending in a large foot with rounded toes and cartoon claws. The upside down is a dark parallel dimension that mirrors the real world in a decayed form. Vecna uses psychological trauma and fear to control and attack his victims. Add the skin textures to the right leg, keeping the same simplified pattern. If you're enjoying this drawing, don't forget to leave a like and share this video with your friends. And let me know in the comments, which character would you like to see turned into a retro cartoon next? Draw the left leg, equally clumsy and flexible, with a big foot and the same cartoon textures. His design mixes horror elements like decayed flesh, vines, and organic textures. The vines covering Vecna connect him directly to the upside-down environment. Stranger Things blends 80s pop culture, horror, sci-fi, and tabletop RPG references. Let's move to the right arm and hand, reaching forward as if Vecna is trying to grab the viewer. Dramatic, but still fun and cartoony, with rounded fingers. The show's monsters are often named after Dungeons & Dragons creatures by the kids. Finally, draw the left arm and hand, intentionally making this hand larger than the right one to create an unbalanced, dynamic cartoon pose. Vecna represents a more intelligent and strategic villain compared to earlier monsters in the series. His powers include telekinesis, mind control, and opening portals between dimensions. Dungeons & Dragons helped shape not only the story, but also the friendship and imagination of the main characters. Here's our Vecna. Creepy, funny, and full of retro cartoon personality. I hope you enjoyed it and that this video inspired you. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.